So watch your words.
But is it live?
I don't know, but it's live.
Or is it alive? It's alive.
My God. Is that what kind of morning it's going to be?
It's a day that ends in one.
Hi. Hi. Miss Kathy. Hi, Kathy. But, Mama Lynn, what are you doing awake? Do you have your long johns on? Are you ready for this really frigid Florida morning? Elaine, Solo +2. Hi, CD. Hi, Carla. Crafted by Carla. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We need.
What? It almost sounded like I did something wrong.
I said we need
Oh.
this. The sweet nectar that makes you come alive that I haven't had yet. I haven't had no nectar. No nectar. You haven't stuck your head out the door? I literally have gone outside twice. It's freezing. But to someone who's currently having power surges, as Miss Kathy calls them, it feels amazing. Ooh. Did I not make sure my hair was okay before I did this? Hi. Excuse me. Just gonna fix my bangs a little bit. Good morning. It's a little chilly out there. It's a little chilly out there. If you're in here and you're trying to comment and the comments are not coming through, please comment in all caps. Please comment in all capital if your comments are not coming through. Looks like our chat is running a little bit slow this morning, so we might still be having the issue with the comments not coming through. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Look at my new Christmas mug. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she lovely? Good morning, Jessica L. Brewster. No, Des, today's not a Disney day. This is just the Wessica Kingdom. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Mariposa. Mama Kate, I'm glad you're looking forward to today's talk. I promise I'll do better. Give me a second.
You're not awake yet?
I promise I won't stutter through the whole thing. You guys, if you're in here and you're having any trouble commenting, go ahead and comment in all caps again. Comment in all caps again. Hey, Angie B, thank you for the roses. Good morning, Angie B, the hairstylist. Thank you. It's in my TikTok shop. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I love it. It's not double walled, but it's not any hotter than like a normal coffee cup. It's so cute. It's like Christmas. It's Christmas in a mug. Isn't it sweet? I love it so much. I had to have it.
It's Christmas in a mug. That's what it is.
It's a Christmas mug.
Yeah.
Good morning, Elsa. It's cold everywhere. It is. Good morning, Laurel. That's our daughter's name. I don't think I've ever seen another person on here with the name Laurel. Good morning. Good morning. Good Lord. Did I even set a live goal? I'm like, you guys crushed that goal already. Did I even set a goal? I don't think I
didn't even know if you did.
I don't know that I set a goal. Okay. But we'll set a goal because I know y'all like to play with those. Oh, Des. Yay.
On the day that you were born. Thank you for the follow. Tumble Mama Travel.
It's a lot to devour. And make sure if you have any questions, just ask them right there inside the guide. And I'll answer you. You have to come. Oh my God, you're 1,000 degrees.
On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true.
Wait, what about my eyes? Isn't there
So
a part
they
about my
sprinkled
eyes?
stardust in your hair and moon dust in your eyes, a sparkling green.
Green.
Your eyes are green, hazel. Your eyes aren't brown. They're not blue.
Can't we just say they sparkle?
Your eyes are sparkling sparkle. Good morning. Good morning, Greg.
You guys, we're about to do what we call a Tuesday talk. We say that whenever the lives end, your life begins. So we do these once a week. We basically just share with you what we've learned in life. So we're not professionals. We're not therapists. We don't have any degrees. Disclaimer, take this advice at your own risk. And if you tried to sue us, good luck getting something out of a turnip. It's not going to happen. Tomo Man Travels, thanks for joining. Jessica Pug, hi. Samantha, hi. Alicia Snack, hi. Good morning, Greggles. Good morning, Angelina. I love it. Angelina Fries, 5 days. Whoop, whoop. Mama of 3, thank you for saying you love our comment. Cassiopeia, thank you. It's really like this all the time. You can ask any of our friends. This is how he is all the time. Can you get blood from a stone, Richie Rich? I don't think you can do that either. You can do that either. Afton Mapes, good morning. Why are you...
Thank you, Nautica. Well, you keep telling me to come closer and then
No,
you
but
move
you're...
away.
No, I want you closer, but God, why? You're emitting
You know,
a thousand...
it's not me, it's
You're
you.
running your own
You're
city.
having the power surge right now.
I went outside twice and it's cold out there.
It's freezing. Good morning,
Let me take my
Susan
socks
Snack.
back off. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, take the socks off.
I like my feet to be covered.
And you could put on a short sleeve shirt like I did.
No, I don't want to wear a short sleeve shirt because that's not cute.
Good morning,
This is so cute.
Cassiopeia.
I'm
Well, you're
rolling up
cute
my
no matter
pants.
what you do, so
Maybe I should just go put on some shorts.
there you go. Whatever it takes.
But it's winter. I want to wear jeans. Good morning, Susan. You guys, if you're still having trouble commenting, as a matter of fact, let me change the banner. If you're having trouble commenting, please comment in all caps. It looks like we're having trouble with them coming through. Scoot over, homie. I can't get in here. Hold on, guys. If you're having trouble commenting, comment in all caps. I don't know why it's still having problems. We've done every update that's possible. Okay. Good morning, Lynette Snack. How are you? Thank you, Nautica. If you're enjoying it here, definitely drop those follows. Thank you for being here. We're usually at Disney, but a couple times a week we'll either do something from home, or we haven't recently. We'll go out to dinner, or we'll do a morning talk like this. So we try to do some different things, not just Disney, so you can get to know us and learn who we are as people. 11 days to Jollywood Nights. Robert, I'm so excited for you. Real life is better than a degree. Or, yeah, TG, I agree. I would rather talk to an old person with lots of wisdom. No disrespect to my, gray-haired people.
Hey, hey.
But I would rather talk to people who have been through the trenches and see how they feel about it than someone who's just been taught what it should say on a piece of paper. So I agree with you 1,000%. What in the world did that just say? What? Don't push the star off. Oh, don't push the star off camera.
Thank you, Richie Rich.
I'm trying to get him to come back over here, but...
Well...
Yes, Ruth, we will be at the parks on Friday morning, so you'll be able to say hi. We'll be there. I love it. I love it. My 15-day countdown. Kinda tall lady. Hello from Alabama.
And this is my mug, because I look like Santa most
He made his
time.
own coffee this morning in his Santa mug. Mine's way cuter than yours.
Okay, well, like everything else.
Mosser, good morning. Good morning. You guys, if you're having any trouble commenting, please comment in all caps. Mama of 3, we do have 3 grown kids. So we just had our first, we have our first grandbaby, our first 3-year-old grandbaby as well. Our oldest daughter just got married in October. Allison, if you just go to our profile and click the link, you can find our Discord right there at the top. It's the very first icon on the left of your screen. It looks like a little remote control. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Amanda.
Excuse me.
Momo. When am I back at DAK? I was going to do a DAK this week, but it's too cold. It's too cold. Richie Rich likes your beard.
Thanks, Richie Rich.
Oh, what do we got? Most handsome Santa ever. Jess is a lucky girl.
Yes, she is. Do you know it?
Did you see Amelia's post the other day, our oldest daughter? She made a post on, she might have made it everywhere, but I saw it on Instagram. And it said, I don't need Santa Claus. I already sit on a bearded man. And I was like, I feel like I might need to scroll away from this. Like, I almost didn't finish reading it. I looked away really quickly. And then I was like, okay, I'll just finish reading it. And it said lap. Because I've been reading too many books. And I wasn't sure what the hell it was about to say. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Stephanie.
You've been reading way too many books.
Yeah, Brittany, it's different for you guys when you're visiting. So you want to hear something funny is,
True TG. Sorry. That was good.
I got really sick the first year that we moved here. Please do book recommendations. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got really, really sick the first year we moved here. And then since then, I haven't been sick. And I was the girl that every time my children got sick, I was sick. Every time one of those little boogers bought something home, I was sick every single time. Every single time we left Disney, I was sick. I went home with David in 2019. We were here for our anniversary. No, we were here for his birthday. I'm sorry. Because we came in November. We were here for his birthday. And I could not breathe on the flight home. Like, I was getting so claustrophobic because I couldn't breathe out of my mouth, out of my nose. Everything was clogged and swollen, and it was miserable. But now that I live here, I don't know. I don't know if it's because we're so exposed to so many people's germs.
Ruth, I appreciate that. Ruth says I look like the Santa in the Target commercial this year.
Which is a really big deal.
I know, it's all over TikTok.
That's a really big deal. Almost.
I can do a push-up.
We have three grown kids. Let's see, what do I got in here?
What do you got and where? What are you looking for?
I was looking for what books I've read so far.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Be
Well,
down.
they asked.
I know they asked. We'll be in a whole...
I haven't read this next one, but...
Is that the next in the series, or are you starting a new series?
No, it's just the next one in the series. So, we'll just sit these here so you can look at them. You can take a screenshot of them. The ends. What do you call them? There you go. The Sacrifice has 3, but you can read them independently. That second one, I don't even know what that book's about, but it's so beautiful I bought it. And then the top 3 are all part of the ACOTAR series. Yep. And I'm on book 2. I just finished chapter 55. If you know, you know. Good morning, Cordy. Yeah.
Does anybody else buy books because they're pretty? I mean, I did that when I was like 8 or 9 and I started reading books.
Look at this. It's gorgeous. I got this for $11 off of like a resale site. Actually, chapter 54 was just as good to me, just because this is not what we're talking about. We're going to talk about deep stuff in a second, but right now we're just getting everybody in. Chapter 54 was so good because it gives you like the backstory of how he was watching her and how he was looking for her the whole time, and it was just sweet. So you guys got to type in all caps if you're still having trouble typing. If you're still having trouble getting your comments to come through. I know, Rachel, because he's so sweet, right? I know. Not you.
Oh, not me. You mean the fictional character that you're reading about every day?
Get me one of my fans. Please go get me one of my fans. Thank you. I love you. The more coffee I started drinking, the hotter I got. Good morning, Nicole Hartlett. How are you? The prettiest books have the worst stories? Oh. This was, okay, you guys are going to be like, no way. This was the very first book that I ever read. This was the very first one. This was my first, this got me hooked on being a book talk girly. Good morning, Richie. I posted a cute ACOTAR crossbody bag. Oh no. Oh no. And I read this one and the third one. Where is the other one? I read the other one too, but the middle one I couldn't read. It was too much. It was too violent for me. That's right. Do your job. How come I don't have a Christmas one? Thank you, Ruth. My skincare routine is on my page. I think there might be a playlist at the top. I filmed my my gua sha routine. I just haven't put it out yet.
Bless you. It's too early in the morning for that. Gua sha.
And thank you for saying you like my cup.
Sounds like you're rubbing some kind of fruit on your face.
My cup is in my TikTok showcase. So it's not hot it's no hotter to the touch than a normal coffee cup, so it's not gonna like burn you or anything. So
does that happen to be a relative of the guava?
What?
Gua sha.
I feel like you just make up shit.
Sounds
Good morning,
like a
Aspen
fruit to
Snack.
me.
Kate, happy birthday. Cheers to you. Happy birthday. Hope you have an amazing day, honey. Richie says, good morning, Santa.
Good morning, Richie.
Santa? I know him. Oh, our team has completed the first stage of the team quest.
Frother,
team cheers
yeah,
have
she
been
has-
unlocked for all team members. What does that mean?
I got no idea.
Wait, anybody, tell me what it means. Oh, yes, I have an amazing frother. That's in my Amazon storefront. If you go to my profile and then Amazon, there's a video about my frother on my Amazon storefront. It's in my showcase, so it's at the top of my page. If you click on showcase here on TikTok, it's from the TikTok shop. You know, it's from the TikTok shop. It's so pretty though, isn't it? I literally, the minute that this got here, I stole the box from Wes and I ran in and, no, you opened it. You opened it for me.
Yes, I did.
He opened it for me right away because I got him trained.
Trained. Is that what we're calling it now?
I said what I said. I didn't buy any goodies during Black Friday. No, we behave. I have not been buying much. I got a new sweatshirt the other day. That's the first thing I bought. And this mug. Because it was within my budget. You look like Bob Joyce, who is believed to be Elvis. I hope they're talking to you.
Yeah.
And not me.
They're talking to me. It's because I need a
That's
haircut.
right, Mama Lynn.
My hair's getting.
Okay, let's get into this, you guys.
There's
So-
no believed to be. I'm convinced that he's Elvis.
You think so?
There's just too
I think
much.
it's all a lie at this point. I think
It's
they're
just
all
too
alive.
much.
I think Biggie and Pac are somewhere lighting it up together. I'm just saying. That's how, I don't believe anything anymore. Everybody be lying. Good morning, Sarah. How are you? Kate, you're so welcome, honey. I hope you have an amazing day. Angie says, same. I don't believe nothing they tell us. They don't got no love for us. We are human capital. Y'all ever heard that term? That's what we are. We are nothing to anybody up there.
Anybody that worked where I worked.
Okay, let's get into this. If you're having trouble commenting, please comment in all capitals. It looks like we're still having trouble with you getting your comments through. So please comment in all caps. We're going to talk about how to change your life.
Woo!
That's right. We're going to talk about a big one today.
Deep.
Hold on. Let me put this here so you can see it better. Can you see that good?
Yeah,
You're not
I'm
even
good.
looking.
I'm just getting
Oh,
in.
you know what? You need to go in for my other account so I can get people, so I can ask everybody to follow my new account.
Okay.
Do you remember how to do it? No.
You're not going to talk to me. You act like I've never done this before.
I'm gonna need you to get your Delana. Sorry if I said it wrong. Good morning, Kay baby. Delana. Sometimes we do other things. So this is like a get to know you. This is a motivational talk. We do these randomly, usually on Tuesdays. We've been having trouble with our chat, so we had stopped doing them for a minute. But everybody was asking for them, so we brought them back. So we basically just do a Tuesday talk. When the live ends, your life begins. So we share what we know, what we've learned in life, and hope that it helps you.
Am I going to have to go all capital letters? I'm looking to see if it comes through.
Oh, Taylor, I love that. Did you comment?
Yeah, I did. It's not coming through.
I think that's why people are leaving too and not staying, is because their comments are not coming through. Why would you stay if you can't talk to people? Taylor, I love that. Melinda, yay. I'm so glad you need this. Everybody usually does. It's like going to church. The message always feels tailored for you.
Morning Snack Daddy. There it is right there.
Westica Reviews. You guys, that's my other page where we're going to start doing these. I'm going to start dropping some here on this page until my other page grows. But if you guys wouldn't mind going and following my new Westica Reviews page.
I'm not a mod on this page, so I can't pin it. Thank you. Thank you,
are a
whoever
mod on
pinned
this
it.
page.
I am not a mod on this page. This name.
Okay.
Thank you, whoever pinned that. Thank you.
Ruth, okay, I'll tell you that real quick before we start into this. Steps we took to moving to a new city was her question.
Oh, she watched the post last night?
So when we would vacation here, when we would come to Disney, we would not stay on Disney property. We would stay in a neighborhood. So we would rent.
Thank you, Mama Lynn.
Thank you, Mama Lynn. That's our new reviews account. All we're going to be doing on there is TikTok shop reviews. So we would appreciate your support over there. I am going to share some stuff here. But if you guys would follow that page and help me get it up to 1,000 followers, I would really appreciate it. It's brand spanking new. It's new. It's freshy fresh. It's just got here. Aww. It's boss time, baby. Thank you. Okay, so first of all, we researched areas because I didn't want to just be like anywhere. You don't know where you're at. when you come here. So we would go outside of Disney. We would eat at restaurants outside of Disney. I even started getting my hair cut down here before we actually moved to a house down here. The last place that we stayed was right across the street from this neighborhood. So we had seen this neighborhood. We knew where it was. Thank you guys for all the follows on that account. Thank you guys so much. If you're having any trouble commenting here, please comment in all caps. Carrie, thank you. You are not showing in my FY. So Gabby, the best way to stay on top of when we're going to be live is to check my live schedule, and you can add our live schedule to your phone so that even if you're not on TikTok, you'll get a notification that we're about to go live. Thank you, Elsa Snack. So we researched the area a lot. I think I found my real estate agent on social media, which while she was a very nice person, in real estate, you need a real estate agent who's an asshole. You don't want a nice person. I said what I said. When you're buying real estate, you don't necessarily want the plucky nice person unless you can see them also go ham. You need both. Like Wes's sister's super nice until she's not. And then you about to get cut.
She gets that from me. I always wonder who goes 0 to 60 quicker, her or I? Probably me.
You only because you have the male
But
testosterone.
she's a pit bull.
She's a mom, so she'll have a little more patience than you. So, then essentially we kind of did a tandem thing. So we had to sell our house up there sooner if we wanted to buy here. And the market was so hot in Charlotte that we just went ahead and sold our house. And then we kept looking here. As soon as we found a house here, did we rent that house back?
2 months.
We rented that house
for 2
back.
months.
So we rented our home when we sold. You can do like a clause at closing, and you can do an offer with, hey, I need to rent the house back from you at this amount of money. So we did the offer. We rented the house back for such amount of rent for a couple of months so that we could stay in the house and we could close and find this home. If you're having any trouble commenting, you guys make sure you're commenting in all caps, okay? I know the comments are not coming through and I apologize. I'm drinking coffee, just plain coffee.
It's a latte. I put the frothy
I'm sorry,
in
it's
it.
a latte. It's a breve latte.
And it's a latte to me, too.
We've been here 2.5 years, I guess. July was 2 years. We
Thank
moved
you,
in
Miss
July
Beautiful.
4th weekend. So we actually purchased this home before we moved into it. We had it completely renovated. I was just we found a great contractor. He FaceTimed me for everything, or we had WhatsApp.
11 o'clock at night. Hey, where do you want this
Candy.
light?
It's in
How
my
high do you want it?
It's in my showcase. Yeah. If you go to my profile and look for showcase, it's in my TikTok shop. And yes, I get a little 25 cents every one that you guys get. So
That's
please shop my showcase. It adds up.
Thanks for the follow, Lake
I made
Life Living.
$90 last week off my showcase, and I haven't even told nobody nothing yet.
Way to go.
Thanks, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, Jenna B, it still has to be all
That's
caps.
gas money and coffee money.
Yeah.
$90 is gas and coffee.
That's all you get. A tank of gas.
You do
and a
have
cup
to
of
yell
coffee.
this morning. Yep. Good morning, Tara. Tara's got the right idea. Thank
Morning,
you.
Tara.
Good morning, Jenna B. Snack. Yeah, the comments are not coming through. If you don't comment on all caps, you guys, I'm so sorry. So, I mean, that was the gist of how we moved here. I mean, we didn't really save for a long time because we sold our house and then took the proceeds and put down a down payment and bought the new house. And we used that money also to renovate the house.
What made us decide to move to Orlando?
We wanted to stay active, so we watched his mama wait until retirement to start like doing things. Like him and his mom and his dad saved and saved and saved. I didn't have a very good upbringing, so really you won't hear me talk about my parents. You'll hear me talk about his parents because his parents are the good example people. Good morning, Dog Mama. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Flower. So, they were very responsible with their money, saved their whole life. They did things, they went and they did things, but they were extremely frugal and saved as much as they could for retirement. And then the minute Mama retired, she got hurt within like a month. She hurt her knee and it turned into a bunch of surgeries, a bunch of hurt, a bunch of pain for her. and then she passed away within like what, a 5-6 year span.
It was pretty quick.
So the end of her days, her retirement, were just not pretty.
Morning, Nicole.
And so we said we
Nicole.
don't want to wait to live. We don't want to wait to live. Our kids had graduated high school or been off in college already, and so we waited for our youngest son. We waited for him to graduate, and we said, if any of you guys want to come with us, you can. I'm a stepmom. Their mom is still in Charlotte. And they're going to college around the Charlotte area. 2 of them are. And then our oldest daughter lives there. So we said, listen, we want to be active. We want to move. And in Charlotte, we live 45 minutes from the city in a little suburb called Waxhaw. So there wasn't a lot to do. So we would sit on the couch night after night, just sitting on the damn couch. And we are not exercise kind of people. I'm not going to the gym. I'll do Pilates and workout and calisthenics here at the house.
That's right, Mama.
And we're so here for it, Mom. So we wanted to be active. We wanted to live and not just sit on our couch and watch Netflix. No offense to anyone who does that. Everybody gets to choose their own thing. This is what we want. We want to move. And so now we're walking.
But we planned it for 2 years. We knew this is what we wanted to do as soon as David was in college.
Absolutely. We had been looking at houses.
I think that's one of the things that when people see those posts and all that, somebody said last night, it must be nice to be rich. I'm like, you got no idea.
Did somebody say that?
Yeah.
I love it. It is. It's so nice to be rich. Girl math. Bitch, I'm not rich. I'm irresponsible.
We made that plan. That was the decision we made, and we worked for it. We knew that meant changing a lot of stuff.
Margaret, we're neighbors.
The way that we do. I mean, she knows I'm not going to look at anything. I'm not going shopping because she's not a looker.
I am now. I'm way better.
You are way better.
As a matter of fact, I want to go to a mall because they're decorated all cute right now.
We're just walking through the mall. You can't go in any stores.
No shit. We'll go to that one I can't afford, the Millennium Mall. That's nothing but pocketbooks and jewelry. And nobody can afford the pocketbooks or jewelry that are in there. I'm not sure. It's a front. It's a front for something else because nobody afford shit.
Yeah, nobody's buying anything in there. So we just made the plan and we executed that plan. That's what we did. We sacrificed a lot of other stuff, but we're here now. And people are like, well, you're there all the time. They don't understand. We eat here at the house. Then we go over, we might get a cup of coffee, or if we're going on the monorail around to the resorts, we might have a cocktail. It's just, you have to be smart.
Thank you for saying so, Melissa. And that's another reason. Somebody just asked why we're not at Disney. This is why we're not at Disney today. First of all, it's fucking cold.
Morning, Babylina.
But we started doing this. Good morning, Babylina. We started doing this before it was cold. So we just like to share because it's true. People, we use what God has given us, and God's given it to all of us. We're no more special than you. We are no different than you. We're no better than you.
Thanks, Elizabeth McKinley, for subscribing on that honor renewal.
Welcome to our little village. I'm so glad you're enjoying it here. So we all have the same capacity inside of us to take chance and to take risk and to push through. It's just the difference is, do we use what God gave us, or do we just stay in our comfortable mediocrity? And so we chose not to stay in our comfortable mediocrity, but we're no different. We're no better. We don't have more gifts and abilities than you have. That's one of the things on my list, actually.
I might. I mean, I'm full of gifts and abilities. Look at it.
We weren't talking about pretty privilege. Pretty
privilege is a real. That's all part of it. That's all part of it.
Oh, yeah, my heat's on.
The heat's on.
Yeah, the heat's on.
The heat's on like 70, 72, somewhere in there.
Wes's new job is going slow.
It's very slow. It's very slow. It's very slow. When it turns, though, it's going to turn fast,
So, Allison, you have to research the schools if you're not going to move within, the next 3 years, or if you're not going to homeschool. So you got to research that on your own. I don't want to recommend that to you. But we like Claremont. We like Davenport, Winter Garden, Windermere, Dr. Phillips, depending on your budget. We're still yelling. Colton, we're still yelling.
Windermere. Not everybody's one.
One more ride. Listen, he is a single
He's
young
all by himself,
man. He's rich. If you're a single young man with no kids and no wife
What are you
or significant other, you Richie rich.
What are you trying to say?
Greggles, I'm talking to you too. I bet Greggles is the same way. I bet Greggles and One would be best friends. Greggles, you're not married, right? You got no kids? Lake Nona, but Lake Nona is a little further of a drive.
A little further.
I only list places that are like you can get to Disney in 15, 20 minutes.
I tell Heather.
Champions Gate, if you're rich. There's some areas down by Champions Gate that are not Richie rich.
Yeah.
Delaney Park is stunning.
Tell Heather thank you. She says you're glowing. You're naturally gorgeous.
It's the ring light. We should all get to walk around with them. I saw Dr. Phillips. I don't think that's my area. Yeah, we couldn't afford Dr. Phillips either. I love Dr. Phillips. It's beautiful.
We could have, but we'd both be working and doing nothing but work.
700,000? Are you kidding?
Maybe
not a effing chance.
With the house we sold?
Not doing it.
Instead,
you're a college professor? Okay, Greggles. Greggles is smarty smart.
Nah.
He Richie rich and smarty smart.
Smarty smart.
He's not married, no kids. Okay, let's get into the topic, you guys, because we've been going for 30 minutes already, and we're not talking about what we're supposed to be talking about.
Jenna B, it's an issue.
Oh, car insurance is a problem.
Homeowners insurance, our first set of homeowners insurance was ridiculous because we needed a new roof.
We don't pay any state income tax.
Yeah.
And we don't pay any tax on our groceries as long as they're not prepared food. So if you go to the deli and you get a sandwich or you get chicken tenders or you get a rotisserie chicken, you pay tax on that. But the rest of your standard groceries, there's no tax on that. Oh, and alcohol is about 50% less here.
Yes, it is. Good gracious. There was a bottle of the Envy of Angels.
Oh my God, Margaret, we have the worst HOA
was
too.
like half the price it was in Charlotte. Ruth, Ruth, you're the person that I just called last week and said, hey, my insurance went up, and then it went up again 3 months later, and then went up again 3 months later, and now it's gone up again 3 months later.
Yeah, our car insurance is $270 a month. My car insurance ain't been that since I was 21.
One car.
For one vehicle. It's a lot.
That's about what we were paying for 3 cars in Carolina.
Can you comment from the other account?
Yeah, to do what?
Okay, so this is from those asking. This is from my showcase, my TikTok shop. It's in the link in my bio. It's so cute. It's textured too, you guys. So these are like textured off of here. It's no hotter than, like it's going to get hot, but it's no hotter than a normal coffee mug. It's not like scald in my hands or anything. I don't know that it's dishwasher safe or microwave. I didn't read that. I just thought it was cute. And I thought I'll adjust. That's right, Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy taught me Power Surge. Good morning. Oh, Wesco Reviews. That's my other page, Wesco Reviews. I'm trying to get that to 1,000 followers. If you guys wouldn't mind following me there. And then I'll stop with the reviews on my main page. But until I get the reviews up and I can do TikTok shop over there. Hi, I'm just out here trying to retire my husband. So TikTok shop it is. So I don't have to sell feet pic.
Let's do it.
My car insurance is $750
biannually. Yeah, that's $1,500 a year.
Oh God, we pay $700.
Oh my God, I couldn't.
We're about to ride a moped.
That's a condo payment in Myrtle Beach.
Okay, focus. Okay, so our topic today, focus. This is in the showcase. Our topic for today is how to change your life. Okay, the first point, no one is coming to save you. You're not going to win the lottery. Okay, you might. Don't let me not let you manifest that if you're trying to manifest that, okay? Yeah. But for most of us, we're not winning the lottery, and you can't wait to win the lottery, okay? Acceptance is the first step to moving forward with your life. You are the miracle that you are looking for, okay? Again, you have all of the gifts and abilities and everything that you need to save yourself.
Allison says, I love the Christmas mug cameo every 5 minutes.
Listen, bitch, I'm trying to make 2 cents. I'm trying to make 2 cents. Y'all like the cup?
I love it.
So, how to change your life? The first thing that you have to do is realize that nobody is coming to save you. I know most of us in here love Disney. We all looking for a Flynn Rider to climb up the tower and save us. It's not happening. What did Rapunzel do? Rapunzel negotiated, and she got her ass out of there. So, you have to realize that no one else is coming to save you. There's no miracle money sitting somewhere waiting to save you. No one's saving you from your own emotions. No one's saving you from your own trauma, your pit of despair. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, you have to realize that you're powerful enough to save yourself.
Right.
And I did not always believe this, okay? You guys see me healed and whole. I'm actually about to drop a product review on the book, the 369 book. The 369 book, it's about manifestation, but it was one of the first books that I could read that opened my mind to the universe once I was spiritually abused. So I was in church for 10 years. My whole being was wrapped up in being in church. I was at church in prayer, women's group, twice on Sunday. I was at church all the time. I volunteered in the kitchen. I was always at church for 10 years of my life. And then I got drawn into a smaller church that wound up being a cult. And I got my whole belief system wrecked, completely just ruined me. Where I would be in the floor, in my closet, crying because I didn't know what was real anymore, because everything I believed had been shattered by a married pastor who tried to hit on me, kiss me, literally kissed me.
Tried to hit on
Sorry,
you.
he did kissed hit on me you. And said God told him to give me a holy kiss because I was lonely. I don't think that's how that works, but I digress. And many other things. So I tell you that to tell you I've not always been this happy, plucky person, healed and mostly whole that you see in front of you now. I was devastated and I was depressed, and my husband thought that I wanted to leave him because it was new in our marriage. Like, we got married right after all of this happened, so he kind of loved me through that.
It was bad.
Oh, and it was way worse. I'll tell y'all all the stories. He was
that was a crazy story.
He was sleeping with somebody else in the church the whole time.
No, his wife's best friend.
And she didn't know anything about God except for what he had taught her. And basically he told her that God was using her to heal his marriage as he was having sex with her. It was bad.
But your point about the 369 was?
My point about the 369 was it was the first book that I could read for self-development and self-help, to wake myself up. You have to, out of the pit of despair that I was in. So you have to realize that no one is coming. No pill is going to fix your depression or your despair. I tried the pills, tried those too. And I would get up, I took a pill, and I'd go lay on the back porch in our gorgeous...
You only tried that for like a week.
I tried that for maybe 2 days.
And you were like, I ain't doing this.
And I would get myself up off the couch. I'd lay on the couch all day because I was in no food, nothing. I just lay there in a all day. They put me on something good. I don't know what it was. So I flushed those down the commode and I said, we're not doing this. Susan, it doesn't have anything to do with God. And you're right. And you guys, when I talk about my story, I'm not judging all Christians. So please don't ever think that. I'm not. Everybody's story and belief system is their own story and belief system. That I just got some bad apples. That's all. And I know that now. But it took me a while to learn and grow. Absolutely, Allison. This is the way we learn and grow. This is why I say we're a village and not a community, because it takes a village to support and raise each other. It just takes a village to love on each other, right?
Uche, good morning.
Hello, daughter. Good morning. Okay, so step 1 to changing your life is realizing no one else is coming to save you. There's no magic pill, and there's no pot of gold waiting at the rainbow for you to find it.
No.
Cool. Okay, you're going to read number 2?
All right. Number 2 on the list, how to change your life. This is my big pet peeve in today's world. Stop
don't do that.
being the victim. You simply cannot stay in a victim mindset. Stuff happens to us all.
Cortland Snack, good morning.
Stop focusing on the past. Let it go. Focus on the future. Focus on what you want. You are going to get vibrationally in this world, you're going to get whatever your mind is focused on. Your mind is an antenna and a receiver, it's an antenna. It sends stuff out and it receives it back, right? So if you're focused on all the negative things and all the bad stuff, that's all you're going to keep seeing. Negativity and bad and problems. Focus on the positive things.
Kel, I literally have that written down, K-Bay. Take Elsa's advice and let it go. It's literally in my notes. Good morning, Savannah.
Isabel, thank you for the follow. Good morning, Savannah.
Hold on a second. I wanna address this comment. DC4L82. I know what you mean whenever you say that a relationship with God will save you, no man or religion. And what I need you to hear from me as you make that comment, you make that comment, and people who have been through things like that hear that they didn't have a relationship with God. And so I want you to know, when I say I was in church for 10 years, I don't mean I was just in church. I mean, I would do 21-day fasts where I just read scripture and devoured scripture on my own. So I thought I did have a relationship with God. And when I tell you that these people took scripture and used it against everyone to manipulate and to get them to do what they wanted them to do, it's horrible. There should be some kind of law or something against people who do this, because it's abuse. It's unbelievable abuse. So, and I know you don't mean any, I know what you mean when you say that, but I just want you to know that some people really do. I was in the Word for hours and hours and hours all the time, alone by myself. So,
yeah, it was definitely a cult. So, but I totally understand.
Even before the cult,
what she's saying is, and I think this happens to a lot of people. People are blindly following, not really doing any research or thinking of their own, right?
Yay. So, the 369 book is in my showcase if anybody's looking for it.
Pastors, people at the church, they're all just humans, just like all of us. They're all fallible. Yes. They're fallible. They're just men and women. That's it. So you can't really be looking to the individual or the people for your answers, right? So I think what they were trying to say was, it's all about your personal relationship with God, the universe, the creator, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same, right? People choose to call it different things. It's all the same.
We're not starting a fight in the chat now.
But it's all about that relationship.
Good morning, Brittany. I don't want to start what we believe versus what we don't believe, because people you have to believe at least something to grow and believe something new and to learn, right? So we don't want to take away or so sorry. You're good. Because everybody's allowed to believe what they want to believe. And my church, that period of time, helped me grow into the person that I am now. That trauma helped me grow into the person. I would not change any of my trauma. I like who I am. I don't care if anybody else likes me.
You.
I could give a what if you like me or not.
I like you.
You're really hot. Get the fuck
off.
I
really like you. I like you. So you want a kiss from over here?
Yeah. But people have to believe what they want to believe, and everything that you believe, it helps you grow and it takes you to the next step. So that's all. We don't want anybody to not believe what they want to believe. We're just sharing the things that have worked for us. And I've got to share with you what hurt me. You have to know my background and the trauma I've been through in order to believe my advice, right? There's no other way. Good morning, Stephanie.
You know, I as an example,
Lily, yeah.
You know, once you become an adult, things happen to people. Things happen to young people. Some people don't have a good upbringing, whatever. You can choose to stay stuck in that mentality, or you can make the decision like, hey, I'm a grown up now. Not that didn't happen, but I got to figure out a way forward. I got to figure out a way forward from here. You can't be mad about, I didn't grow up with money and my parents were not nice to me and they didn't pay attention to me. Yeah, that all happens. There's trauma. There's no question. But you have to move on. You have to make a conscious decision to move on from that.
Yep, they do, Susan. So we were watching, Hallmark movies. This is my time of year. And my favorite one is the one with the guy his real name is Wes. His real name is Wes. But it's him and the cute little girl that you love from Party of Five. What's her name?
I know who you're talking about. Long dark hair. I'm trying to think of her name.
I don't know, but she's cute. Anyways, It's all about the Christmas decorations is the whole thing. And at the end of the movie,
in the neighborhood,
her parents leave her their gorgeous house. That house is probably $1 million home. And I looked at him and I said, this bitch. I was like, I get evicted and to move from our houses every Christmas, and she gets a brand new paid-for house. I was like, this is not fair.
Lacey Chabert. That's right. Thank you, Florida native.
Yeah.
Lacey Chabert.
So you can be mad about your upbringing. You can be mad that your parents gave you no parenting. You can be mad that you were the parent since you were 14 years old. You can be mad that you have no one else to turn to, no one else to cry to. You can be mad that you don't have that relationship with your parents. He calls his dad every night. I don't have a dad. I have his dad. His dad loves me. So you can be mad about that, and you can cling to all of those things, but you'll never change your life. Your life will never change. That is a low-lying, heavy, dark energy that is absolutely holding you back. So you can accept it and say, you know what? Once I rise, my story is going to be so much better. And I can say, I did it all on my own. I did it all on my own. And again, you have the power. You have the ability. You have the strength. But you've got to shift your focus. You got to shift. You break the cycle. Absolutely, Lily. That's a great
Everything is about your thought process, your mind. What did they say in, what did he say in Boys in the Hood? He said, free your mind, your ass will follow.
I'm so done. Not the Boys in the Hood.
That's what he said.
I love it.
That's what he said. Free your mind, your ass will follow.
Thank you, home baby. Snack. You guys, if you're having any trouble commenting still, we're still doing the yelling thing. I'm so sorry. Please still comment in all caps. Alicia, I will be posting the replay on the tube. Okay, so make sure you're following us on the tube, and I will be posting the replay.
Thank you for sharing the live.
Okay, so we're talking about how to change your life. We've already hit the no one's coming to save you. Number 2 was you've got to stop being the victim, which is his favorite. Number 3, you have to do something you've never done before. You're going to have to do things that you've never done to get a different result. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over. I had to study for a real estate exam and get my real estate license. I had to study for, what are this called? The state SAFT, whatever they're called.
Safe exams.
Safe exams. You have to be willing to do something different. I'm tired of yelling. I'm going to lose my voice. I'm so done with you. Wake up, Diz. Hi, wake up, Diz. Good morning, DJ. This DJ, he gets down mixing records while they go around with the hip to the hop.
You just don't stop.
Producing funky tracks till it makes you drop. Okay. So and when I say do something different, I mean even getting out of your same surroundings. Being in your same surroundings, talking to the same people all the time. If you're in an echo chamber just hearing the same shit over and over and over and all the time, you can't possibly change. And when they say that you become who you hang out with, you do. I can't even, it is the most realist thing that I could possibly, there's an app out there where you can meet people like for meetups. It's not like for hookups meetups. It's like for meetups, different groups who believe the same thing, or people are trying to grow, or I don't know what the name of it is. So amazing with his angelic voice. I'm so done. Will you go make me some more coffee, please?
Are you going to keep pushing me away because you're too hot?
I'll handle this.
Is it too hot?
So you've got to talk with different people. You have to get out of your echo chamber and meet new people. I know for some of us that is absolutely terrifying, but listen, you guys, stop walking into a room and going, oh, I wonder if people like me. Walk into a room and go, oh, I wonder if I like them. I wonder if I like them.
Better yet, take my mentality. Take my mentality, and everywhere you go, just say, everybody loves me, and those who don't are crazy. What's not to love? Look at this. Look.
Jamie, how to change your life. Literally, it blankets all things. Whatever kind of change you're trying to make, all of these points work. It doesn't matter what you're doing out there with your life. All of these points are hitting on it. Change your words, change your mindset. Yep. So you can't stay in the same like stagnant energy. You have to move yourself into a different energy, which requires you to meet different people, go to different places, work in a different way, go somewhere different than you normally go for dinner, try something different, see something new. And the reason is it's going to open up something in you, and it's going to connect you with something different that's going to lead you to the next step. It's going to lead you to the change that you're looking for.
Again, one of the reasons we moved here, it's different every day.
It's different every day.
Busy. No, it's not. It's so different. The Springs is totally different than Animal Kingdom.
Thanks, Mary J.
Everything's different, and we don't do the same thing every day.
What's Wes's number? Number one, baby.
Number one. I'm number one.
So, again, just talking with someone new. I've told this story before. It's one of my favorite stories. It shook me to the core. I had a girl. She was my massage therapist. Loved her. I started getting very fearful right before we moved. I was afraid. I have a great relationship with my husband. We have a fantastic marriage. I've seen people out there go, all husbands and wives fight. No, we don't. We don't disrespect. We don't cuss each other out. We don't call each other names. We disagree for sure. And you guys have seen us rant. Chris, you're so welcome. And I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you're enjoying it, hun. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you, Lee. I see that comment. Keep commenting. I apologize, hun. I'm definitely not trying to ignore you. So I was getting really fearful right before we made the move. I was afraid it would wreck my relationship with my kids. I was afraid it would wreck his relationship with his kids. Like, I just didn't know. And fear was starting to set in. And my massage therapist was not somebody I saw all the time. So she wasn't like my best friend or somebody I talked to all the time. And this particular day when I went in to see her, I told her how I was feeling. And she said, what's the worst that can happen? It was like, we followed it all the way. She's like, what's the worst that can happen? She said, it can be fixed. You can just move back. You can sell the house and move back. If you hate it. Oh. Thanks. Yeah. You guys, if you're having trouble commenting, please comment in all caps. I'm so sorry. I know it's hard. Please comment a couple of times. Thank you for being patient. I have no clue why TikTok is still doing this. It's 2 weeks later and we're still having trouble. So I apologize. But so being around someone different and her giving me her perspective it evaporated my fear. It literally, that one little comment from her eradicated all of the fear in me. Because your fear just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger inside your own mind. And being around other people give you a different perspective from your own perspective and your own brains just chattering at you all the time. I'm Jason. It's because I pushed the envelope. I'm going to send in a ticket to my live agency today and be like, hey, we need to fix this because this is absolutely ridiculous. It's making all of us work too hard. And this is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be this hard. But I appreciate y'all that are sticking with us on this. So we're talking about how to change your life. Are you almost back? I don't really want to move on to the next point without you. So we've talked about how to change your life. No, don't put that in the microwave. Go turn that shit off. Have you lost your mind? I literally just said this morning, I don't know if it can go in the microwave.
I didn't hear that.
See? We argue. Good morning, Allie Snack. You love yelling at me, Greggles? I'm so glad. All caps is a fresh perspective. I love it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, Wes, we're selling this Christmas mug. I'm trying to make 25 cents over here.
Well, you're not selling this one.
Good morning, it's Gina, baby. Yeah, but if we break it, we can't sell it. I need to look it up. I really don't know if it's microwave safe or not. I didn't read the instructions. I just buy shit because it's cute. Hello. Lorazzi Pan said, not Jessica, in all caps on Wes in the microwave.
I earned that one for not paying attention.
Why? Why in the morning? Why does this happen as soon as I wake up in the morning?
Because you get yourself in that cocoon and turn that up to like 5 million degrees all night long.
Establish Haley where? There's snow on the ground in NC today. Where in NC? If you're talking about the mountains, that's not funny. Supreme Court, that cup is in my Amazon, in my showcase, in my TikTok showcase. So if you go to my profile and click showcase, it has all of the items that I recommend listed there. It's in my TikTok shop. I love the snow. I just don't want to live in it for a long time. Okay, how to change your life is our topic today. If you're just hopping in, thank you for being here. Comment in all caps. If you can't get your comment to come through, we're having issues. It's snowing at the zoo, North Georgia mountains as well. Jenna B. And I'm only 42. This should not be happening yet. It's been snowing in North Carolina mountains for a week. Yeah, near Greensboro. Okay, near Greensboro. All right. Can I do that? Wake up, Diz? I don't know how to do that. Wake up, I don't know how to do that.
What you trying to do?
He said I can list it. He said I can tag it, the product. That'd be cool if I knew how to do that. I'll look that up for next time. Oh, it was flurrying in Lancaster. I used to live in Lancaster.
That's how you can tell because you say it right.
Lancaster. It's not Lancaster. It's one syllable. Lancaster. Oh, Susan, I know. I don't want to go to the doctor. I'm not. I have a battery fan. I just like this one. Jess Mia, hi, beautiful. My P.O. box, if you go to the next page, if you go to the link and scroll all the way down, it's at the bottom.
It's not a P.O. box. It's a regular address.
Yeah, but she knows what I mean. It's a regular address, but 109 Amber Sweet Way, number 857. Okay, you do number 4.
Okay.
Here, let me borrow your phone. I'm gonna wake up. What wake up? I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up what wake up did said.
You're gonna wake up?
I'm gonna look up what wake up did. Oh.
What are we on number 4?
We're on number 4. Recap what we're talking about.
Yep. How to change your life. We're on number 4.
Disclaimers for the new people.
We are not licensed therapists. We're just people sharing with you what we've come to learn that works for us. So this is all about what works for us. We're just sharing with you. How to change your life. First one, no one's coming to save you. You got to save yourself, right? Number 2, stop being the victim. Victim mentality is a bad mindset. Number 3, do something you've never done before.
Whoa, you're going way too fast. Calm down. Are you going to elaborate?
It's a recap. It's not a
you're doing all of them. Okay, I'm sorry.
Do something you've never done before. Take different actions to get different results. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting something different to happen.
Oh, just me. I got you.
Number 4. We're on number 4. Make every decision with your end goal in mind, right? Write it down. Focus on it. This is why people say affirmations. And listen, affirmations is not just saying, oh, hi, I'm beautiful today. That's not an affirmation. Affirmations you've got to write down. You've got to repeat them several times a day in the mirror, they say. However you want to do that. But you have to focus on what you want. It's
Don't
like anything else.
Just keep talking.
When I'm in the process of working for a new vehicle, trading in my current vehicle. I want to set up higher again. I'm wanting a Toyota 4Runner is the thing I'm kind of setting in on. And it's so funny. Everywhere I turn now, guess what I see? Everywhere. That's all I'm seeing. Oh, that's a cute black one. I like the black on black. I like the tires on that one. I like that one, how high it is. That's all I see is the Toyota 4Runner. I don't even see when I was buying the car I have, the Genesis G80, that's all I saw everywhere I looked. You will see what you focus on. If you're focused on negativity, if you're focused on bad stuff, look at the swan. April Lee, thank you.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Good morning, Kira.
Are you saying I was an ugly duckling and now I'm a swan? You've got to write down what you want. Put your intention out there and focus on it.
I have to do something before I go live, James.
Each small decision you make adds up.
Target Santa. Yeah, he's mine.
Each small decision adds up. I need a sexy Santa outfit. The Peppermint Pip outfit's not going to work.
You want a GQ
for the
Santa.
I want the GQ Santa. I want the GQ Santa. Every decision you make adds up, right? I used to tell my kids when they were growing up, they'll tell you that choices, decisions, consequences, right? You have to make good choices.
Oh, Lord, not the dad mode.
You have to have
the
good
dad
decisions.
mode just came out.
The consequences are the result of your decisions and your actions, right? So plan it out. Course correct as you go.
So make every decision with your goal in mind was point 4.
Was that the thing you used? What was the thing that you said on the wall?
Yeah, so before we moved here, he said we planned it out for 2 years, I knew I wanted to move to Florida. I've always wanted to live in Florida. I've always wanted to be close to the beaches. I don't know why. Since I was young, I've always wanted to be near these gorgeous beaches. I was not a Disney girl. I didn't know anything about Disney. That was him. But on our wall, I got this beautiful decorative chalkboard. So we had our bedroom, and then we had a sitting room. And so on the other wall of the sitting room, so when I woke up, I would sit up and I could see this chalkboard on the other side. And on that chalkboard, I had him write on there in his beautiful handwriting, and it said, make every decision with your goal in mind. So every day I would have that at the forefront of my face as soon as I would wake up. Every decision, I want to move to Florida. I want to move to Florida. So do I need to buy this? No. Do I need to make a Marshalls run today? No. I never made Target runs because I hate Target. I'm no judgment if you love Target. I just hated Target. Do I need to go shopping again today? Do I need to buy that today? Every decision, it really helped me discipline myself because I saw that every single day. You guys, your life is going to pass. 10 years is going to pass. 20 years is going to pass. If you're on autopilot and you're not making strategic choices to get to your goal, how the hell do you think you're going to point your ship in that direction? If you just let the wheel go and the freaking wheel is going all over the place, how do you expect to get to your destination? You could not possibly. If you don't know where it is you want to go, how you want to get there, have some sort of direction, you're not going to get there.
But that's not to say that you might have to change direction here and there. You get a little bit off course, but you have to know where you're headed so that you can make the adjustment, right? You're constantly making a little minor adjustments, whether you're in the plane or you're on a ship or whatever. You're making adjustments along the way to get to your end destination. Mia says, how did you get into Disney so much?
So as a kid, I watched the Disney movies because that was my outlet. I did not have a great upbringing. So hiding in my grandpa's room, watching Tink fly over the castle was like, okay, magic is about to happen.
They say Tink never flew over the castle.
My ass, she flows over the castle every time. And then she dips in the water with her little cute feet and messes up right before the show starts. Anyways.
Thank you for the fest bursts.
So when Wes and I got married, Wes was a Disney person. He loved to take his babies to Disney. He loves the magic of Disney. So he brought me to Disney when I was 35, 2017, for the very first time.
Yeah, 2017. I don't know how old you were. I was an old man.
So Wes was the lover of Disney. Wes planned our first Disney trip. I did not. I was completely overwhelmed. I was like, you take this shit because I have no clue what's happening. Good morning, Doc Disney Dreamer. You guys, if you're having any trouble commenting, please comment in all caps. I can tell when the chat slows down. I apologize if you're having trouble getting your comments through. Please comment in all caps.
Thank you for sharing.
Will you comment from the other account again real quick too? Okay, so we're talking about how to change your life. Make every decision with your goal in mind. And I'm not kidding. Write it down. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, Write it down, look at it every single day, make it your screen cover, whatever, your wallpaper on your phone. Just keep it at the forefront of your mind because it's so easy to forget. It's so life be life. Nicole, I believe.
Thank you, Mama Lynn.
You guys, Westica Reviews is a new page I've started for reviewing things like my coffee mug that I'm showing you guys, Project 369 that I talked about earlier. I am going to do the TikTok shop stuff and give you guys my honest review only on products that I like. So please follow that page if you're interested. And I'm not on TikTok shop yet because I have to get my followers up. So if you guys would go follow that page, I would greatly appreciate your support over there.
Steph is growing. You like it because you're growing. We're growing every day, right? We appreciate you being here.
Okay, number 5. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. There are legitimately no limits.
0.
I said this when I started the live because we all think we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, someone told us we weren't smart enough, someone told us we weren't pretty enough, someone told us we were dumb. Someone, even from, you guys, when you're in your mom's womb, everything that your mother feels, you feel. If you have a shit ton of anxiety and your mom has a shit ton of anxiety and you're wondering how you got it, everything, every emotion that she had passes through you. You're literally sitting in her energy field as you're growing. So whatever limitations that you have mentally is the only thing that is holding you back from accomplishing everything. When God, the universe, whatever you believe, spirit, I believe they all work together, or pretty much the same thing. It's just everybody's telling it. If you look at all of the similarities, you're like, oh, isn't that the same thing? But anyways, I digress. There was no limitation put on you. I wasn't given the ability of public speaking and you weren't. I did not speak. When I was 19 and 20 years old, I was the most timid. I was a little outgoing, but like in this situation, I would be extremely timid. When I would go into a room full of friends, completely timid, would not speak, so shy. I did not have the confidence that you see. Oh God.
Nicole says every time you said 369, she says, I just
give it to me one more time. Get low. I know, me too. That's awesome, Nicole.
Mary J, like 1,000. It could be less than 1,000 sometimes. It all depends on TikTok shop.
So God didn't, he didn't skimp with what he gave you versus what he gave me.
Right.
Okay. He didn't give Wes all of these great abilities and go, oh, I'm not going to give you that. You're not getting that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we all have the power within us. It just depends on, how much work are you willing to do? Are you willing to put in the work? That's the difference.
The issue, and not be asleep at the wheel.
Are you willing to put in the work to change your life? There's no limits to what you can do. The question is, what are you willing to learn? Are you willing to go to YouTube University? Are you willing to develop yourself? Are you willing to read something other than smut? Are you willing to read a book?
I will say you do generally balance it out pretty good.
Mornings are for spiritual growth.
Yeah.
Evenings are for smut. Yeah. Morning is for growth. Evening is for entertainment. You guys, I'm a 9th grade dropout. I dropped out. I didn't make it through the first semester of the 9th grade because I got into this major fight with these girls. And I was like, I'm not going back. Fuck the dumb shit. I'm not going back. I did go back and get my GED though. I had to go back years later when I was a little bit older and I wanted a real job. I had to go back and get my GED. And now I've gone on to be a real estate professional. I've gone on to be a mortgage analyst. You have to pass some really big tests and I passed them on my first try. So it's all about what you're willing to work for. Again, nobody's coming to save you. You are your savior. You have to, anything is possible if you're willing to work for it. Mary, don't be sorry. Thank you for the love, but don't be sorry. I'm happy with the person I am. I am happy with the person. I love myself.
Snack Daddy in Training. I got no idea what's happened to this woman. Someone told her to read this book and she started reading it. Next thing I know, she was halfway through it. I'm like, I've been through 3 shows over here this evening while you've been sitting over there
This book.
She starts telling me, maybe you can read this with me. You got this guy, and this guy did that to that guy, and now this girl's lost. And
shook. The sacrifice is the whole reason that I'm now a book girl. Thank you, Mary J. Thank you. I have to keep saying it because I am no better than you. You know, it's like I saw some girl got grabbed the other day. Casey Musgraves, I think, got grabbed. And she's one of those people that says, don't idolize me, but also don't dehumanize me. I'm just like y'all. We're just before you in your public eye. We're not famous. We're just people. We get embarrassed. We do stupid shit, but we just choose to keep going. Oh, you embarrass the fuck out of me all the time.
I'm never embarrassed. You can't embarrass me.
Yes, the High Lords, Holly.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Okay. Number 6.
Number 6. We're on number 6. You have to do self-development.
And there's 45, so buckle up. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
You have to do self-development. Listen, I've always known the truth is if you want to know an enormous difference between people that we consider wealthy or rich or whatever you want to say compared to the normal people, all you have to do is look in their house. People that are wealthy and all, you're going to find a library. Usually the wealthier or the better off they are in life, the bigger their library is in their own house. Whereas most people spend all their time just either working or sitting and watching the TV.
What's a host store?
Which is part of the problem is we're asleep at the wheel, right?
Tumbleweed. I call it being a tumbleweed, just blowing through, just letting life blow you wherever.
You have to study history. History is there so you don't repeat the things that went wrong. So you can recognize what went wrong, right?
It was so nice to meet you.
So you have to do self-development, body and spirit, right? So I'm not as good as developing the body part. I don't like to work out, but I need to. For some people, that's going to church. For others, they don't feel like they have to go to church to have a church experience. You could have it at home. I went to so many churches growing up. We did church at our house where we read our scripture on ourselves, and I've done it so many different ways. Whatever works for you, that's what's right.
I don't know what a host store is. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to answer that. Self-development takes a lot of energy. It does take a lot of energy. But I will tell you one extremely easy way to work on yourself is to work on your subconscious mind. And this will help you to start changing to want to do the self-development. So look on Spotify. If you're following me on Spotify, The Wessica Way, I have some playlists for reprogramming your subconscious. Reprogramming your subconscious. I think it's like 90% of your thoughts are actually subconscious thoughts. So whatever's been ingrained in your subconscious is actually what you're acting out of every single day, right? So when you go to bed at night, put on some reprogramming your subconscious, because whenever you're hitting that realm right before you fall asleep, you're still awake, but you're not really listening. You're reprogramming all of your bad habits, all of your bad thoughts about yourself. I can't look up I want to give you the name. Rising Higher. Rising Higher is the name of a girl that I listen to. I love her voice. Her voice is so soothing, and she's Australian or Aussie or something, I think. Good morning, Caitlin. I see you. I'm sorry, Snack. Supreme Court. I'm so glad. I love that. That's Dell and Sarah said that to us, said, you've basically created a church. So listen to some reprogramming, even while, if you're taking a bath, however you want to do it, when you're driving, because your brain be going to sleep while you're driving. You arrive at your destination like, how the fuck I get here? So start with that, because that's easy and you don't have to focus on it, and it takes no energy.
Thank you, Rob Allen.
Rob, don't be hitting on my husband. He's married. Mine.
Not dead. Married, not dead. Is there a link to your Spotify?
Doc Disney, there's not, but I can probably link that. I can probably put that in my profile pretty easy for you after we end the live.
A lot of people ask for the Spotify.
Yeah, they do.
The other thing is you
Rocks.
have to surround yourself with like-minded people, or maybe a better way to put it, you have to surround yourself with people who will help you grow.
I mean, I would say almost not like-minded people. I would almost say not people that are better than you, but people that are... Sarah and Dell are always growing.
Yes.
When I met Sarah and Dell, I was shook because they had the same growth mentality. They're working to be better people. Are they perfect? No. Are we perfect? Absolutely not. Do we lose our shit on people? We shouldn't. Are we short with people? Do we match energy? If you're ratchet to me, am I going to be ratchet to you? You better fucking believe it, because I was raised in a trailer park. So, all that's not gone. I'm still working on it.
Haven't been able to bury that yet.
But do I want to be a nicer person?
Samantha, thank you for the ice cream cones. Yeah, April, I mean, for example, in the neighborhood we lived in before, we had some people we spent a lot of time with. They were great people. But we got exhausted with the conversation. Every time we got together, it was always the same jokes. It was always the same.
It was always just a party. It was always just getting drunk. It was always sexual innuendos.
There was never
any depth of spirit to grow and talk about deeper things.
Right. You have to have other things to talk about besides that. And I feel like
Tracy,
so many of us, we want more. We just don't know where to look for it.
Thanks, Kelly.
You have to open your eyes. The decision to move here and moving here has actually been one of the most eye-opening things in my life as an old man. I am totally, you guys have no idea, I'm totally trying to change my thought process. I'm not going to say thank you now that you moved me here. It's been and thankful for my wife, who's helped me over the last 12 to 14 years to change my mindset. You know, one of the things I always thought was you stay somewhere, you work forever, and then you retire. But that doesn't work in today's day and age, right? I used to think, oh my gosh, you've got to go work a grind 9 to 5 to become something. That's not true anymore. We don't live in that same world anymore.
I'm going to look it up, Tracy.
So you have to find people who will help elevate you. They always say you are only as good as the 5 people you spend the most time with. So we have definitely raised our elevation based on the people that we are surrounded by. And it makes me so happy. Where were we at?
Aren't you following me?
Jess also added
we're on the self-development part.
Yeah.
Can you find me on Spotify? Do you know how to find me?
Can I find you?
So again, we're talking about how do you change your life. We were on
you?
that's not my profile.
Are you sure? Who else would be that?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know how to do. I don't know how to search.
No technical skills
Here,
at
search.
all.
Search right in the middle. I mean, where did that one come from?
Are you literally logged in as me? No, you're following. These are all playlists. Whimsically, it's under Whimsically Savage. I gotta change that. Whimsically Savage playlist. Okay, we're following. See all playlists. Here we go. Hold on, I'll come back.
What are you looking for?
You are the company that you keep. You sure are. I'm looking for. I was telling them about the lady to listen to. Please hold.
Please hold. She's working on it. You are.
I have 5,000 playlists.
My dad used to always say that when I was young. You're judged by the company you keep, right? But that's very important for young people. But as you get older,
it's important for
you
you
want people
too.
who are going to help elevate your mentality, elevate your spirit, elevate your mind. It's so important. You can't stay stuck in the same place. We're all always growing. You know, one of the things
that's not true. We should be
growing. We should always be growing.
Everybody's not. Okay, not a playlist, that's why. It's something I have saved.
Rising
Here we
Higher.
go. This is it. Sorry, you guys, it took me a second to find it.
Rising Higher meditation.
The ring light is one to put a glare on it. This is the lady, Rising Higher Meditation. She's also on the Tube, and her page is free. So this is a completely free thing. And she's got many different playlists, so you can just choose, which one resonates with your soul. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Okay, I wanted to touch on number 6 real quick. You have to do self-development. Self-development is not, again, just reading a book. It's listening. It's working on yourself. When you ever hear some people, when they work out, they get new ideas. It's because you're shaking something loose inside of you. It's because you're turning off your brain and allowing thoughts to come to you instead of you just thinking. Whenever you're lifting weights, throwing up weights, instead of listening to just like angry music, I know I've been guilty of doing it. Again, listen to something motivational. Do yoga, release the stored, stuck tension out of your body. So again, if you want to change your life, you have to change. If you're just stuck and stagnant and achy all the time, you don't feel good all the time, you're not going to be a very happy person, right? So it's all part of, if you want change in your body, you have to do something different. Miss Uche's got her tail up walking. Every morning that girl be walking. In the freezing cold, she got on her little boggin, her little breath be all hot and stuff. She is working. She is moving for the change that she wants. So it's not only of your mind, but it's of your body as well. Okay, and we can move on. You guys, if you're having any trouble commenting, if you're here and you're hanging out and you're having any trouble with your comments getting through, please comment in all caps. I know that the comments are struggling to get through, and I apologize. So comment in all caps and it should come through.
I love how you apologize when you have nothing to apologize. You didn't do it.
I know. I just feel bad that their experience is not great with us right now. Good morning, Jeannie Lee. Love you, Disney Tip Fairy. Okay, so we're talking about, if you're just hopping in, we're talking about how do you change your life. Every topic that we're talking about is around that this morning. And the replay will be posted on the Tube later today. So number 7, you have to learn to trust yourself. If you ever want things to change, you have to listen to your own intuition. And unfortunately, the only way to listen is to get silent. You can't hear yourself through TikTok. Can't hear yourself through other people's opinion. You can't hear yourself through Disney. You can't. You can't hear yourself through the TV. You cannot hear your intuition speak anywhere except for in the silence. And I know y'all hate it. I love it. I love it so much now. I didn't used to love it. He hates it. It is, painful for him.
I'm his intuition. Always running.
I'm his intuition. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for that.
You say intuition. Some people just say gut. It's a gut feeling.
Same.
What's in your gut?
Same.
We were all given that. It's
an
nature.
Internal barometer.
We have an internal barometer. The problem is most of us don't listen to it. Most of us don't even realize it, right? I was one of those people until I met this woman. I was just going through life. I was doing what I thought I had to do, and I just kept going. Go, 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 go.
Starshine, I am so sorry that you did not get that dream job, and take your time to mourn, take your time to feel sad, but then allow other thoughts to come that maybe something better that you couldn't see for yourself is on the way. Allow possibility into your mindset. Allow the thought that maybe something better is coming and you just couldn't see it. Because I believe the universe sees all and we can't. And we don't, it's not that we can't, it's that we don't allow ourselves. Again, we won't get silent. We won't get silent. Miss Kathy, I ride around in silence all the time. All the time. That's so funny. So no one understands your dreams, your goals, yourself, what you've been through. So stop listening to other people's advice. And what I mean is, I'm not talking about what we're doing right here. I'm talking about, you call your girlfriend who's like, oh girl, you don't need to do all that. You don't need to do none of that. Trying to pull you back down to her level. Your high school friend who you guys have been high school buddies forever, but you're trying to rise and they're not. Whoever, you call like 10 people looking for advice. You call like 10 people going, oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? What do you think? Stop it. Because their advice is going to come to you from their slice of pain, from their goals, from their dreams, for what they want to see for you. Only you know what you want for you, and only you know what's best for you. Only you know what you've been through. Again, only you understand your goals and your dreams. So listen to yourself. Listen to your gut, wherever you feel it. You might feel it here, you might feel it here, you might feel it here. Somewhere inside of you, if you get alone and listen and focus and watch the thoughts fly by, you'll see that you have an internal barometer that will tell you where you should go next.
Lisa and user 5959, thank you for the follows.
Buttercup, we've been married for 12 years.
Almost
13 in April.
13 in April.
Yeah, Crystal, it is. Everything happens in your thoughts. Everything. Actually realizing that you're separate from your thoughts. Hold on, I got another book for you.
I mean, you already know when things aren't hitting right. If you get quiet and just get with yourself, you'll know what you need to do. Nobody knows better than you know yourself. Oh, is that the one?
This book right here, this came to me through my husband, and I'm so thankful. He sent me a TikTok, and the girl was talking about this book, and this book right here is blowing my mind. And I've done a lot of reading. I've done a lot of reading about mindset, a lot. This book right here, freaking blowing my mind. But it's also going to piss you off, so if you're not ready, disclaimer, if you're not ready to take a good look at yourself, then don't order this. This is in my Amazon storefront if you want to find it later. They're right there.
I know. Well, I can't. Listen, I'm not talking over you. I'm never going to do that.
You do it all the time. What are you talking about?
Not when we're in front of other people. Just when we're here.
They're all watching.
It's okay. I don't care. Say it. I'm right. Go ahead. Say it. Say it. Say it. I'm right. Yes, I'm always right. I'm always right.
Rob, have you read that book? Woo! That book is giving me some perspective, for real. Okay, so listen to yourself. Believe yourself. Trust yourself. It goes back to healing your old traumas and stuff too, because if people told you are not trustworthy, you make poor decisions, you're never going to be anything, if all that shit is the shit that's running around in your head all the time, then how can you trust yourself? But again, nobody knows you better than you. You don't need outside validation. You don't need somebody else to believe in you. It's nice. It's nice when someone else believes in you. I agree. Your accolades, your love, it feels amazing whenever you guys love on us. It feels amazing. But you don't need it to change your life. You don't need it.
The thing that I always equate it to is you have to get alone. You have to get quiet, be with yourself. Some people call it meditation. Some people call it quiet time. Some people read their Bible. You could do any number of things. But the important part is to just get by yourself. Learn to love yourself. Spend that time. Look inside. Be quiet. It's really hard for me. Really hard. Jess got me into the meditation thing, and she had to take me down a different path because, hey, Jose, hope you're doing well. Down a different path because I'm always moving. My brain's always thinking. I've got to fidget. I've got to do all kinds of stuff. And I had to realize that meditation isn't really what I thought it was necessarily. It just get by yourself and focus on you. What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to fix? What direction are you trying to go? You'll get all the answers inside yourself.
But you also figured out that meditation was not, Dr. Joe Dispenza taught you that meditation is not trying to still, not steal, but still it's not about making your mind turn off.
Right. Exactly.
It's about watching your thoughts and realizing that your thoughts are separate from who you are.
Right. You are not your thoughts.
You are not your thoughts. Maybe your thoughts are just as automatic as your breathing. You just breathe in and out with no thought of breathing.
That's why you have to see what it is that your thoughts are doing so that you can direct them. If you just let your thoughts run wild, I think that's why so many people have so much fear. They let their thoughts run away and create that fear when you have to focus and direct your thoughts. Because thoughts are things.
Christy, I would love to do a Dr. Joe Dispenza. Would love to.
That's perfect. No music, TV, just quiet time. That's perfect, Doc Disney.
I will show it to you while I answer. Hold on, what was her name? Miss Deborah. So we love Davenport and Claremont. We love Windermere, Winter Garden.
Dr. Phillips.
And Dr. Phillips.
I love that side. I'm partial to Polk County, just so we all know.
We love Winter Garden, but we love living in Polk County.
Becca, any advice on saving money? Well, I've again become different mindset about that. I'm not so much a saving money person because if you save $100 today, tomorrow it's not worth $100 anymore. I'm for using your money to help your money grow.
I'm going to answer you in a second, Cookie.
That's how wealthy people get wealthy, not by saving, by using the money they have to make more money for them. Crystals and Lakeland.
Cookie, unfortunately, the only thing that is going to help you in that situation is allowing time to pass. Everything comes to light, and we went through that. I'm a stepmom, so our babies went back and forth. Your children will see the truth of everything, but unfortunately you have to go through it. Time is the only thing that wakes them up. There's no words that you can say. You have to remember that their little frontal lobe, legitimately, the frontal lobe of their brain is not fully developed until could be almost 25, 29 years old. And I know it's a long effing time to lose with your baby. I get it. But what I know to be true, and we have three stepchildren for me, they grow, they become adults, and they realize and they see everything. They see the manipulation, they see the gaslighting, they see the narcissistic tendencies in the other person. They see it all, but you got to go through it. There's nothing you could say that could right it for them right now. There's nothing you can say. And if the other parent is being a friend and letting them do whatever, forget it. Forget it. Candy wants your favorite way to invest live, like stocks, land, bonds. How do you invest?
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of different things, but it's got to be whatever you feel good about. Again, it's one of those things. You've got to do some research. What are you passionate about? What do you think is a good investment? Obviously, I like real estate. That's my next venture is going on real estate. There's so many times. I had a couple rentals at one point when the last time it dipped in 07, 08. I ended up selling them both, getting out of them. They were good for me. When I had them, I don't know why I sold them. I got scared. My personal house did very, very well. Went down and it came back up.
Lily said Acorns is a good app to start investing.
Yeah.
For those of you with blended families, we did a blended family talk a couple months ago. It's up on Tube. So if you check out the Tube, you can catch the replay that we did on blended families and how we handled things on blended families. Good morning, Candace.
Mia's asking, how did you become more outgoing?
I just had to do it, Mia. I just kept doing it. I just kept facing fears over and over and over until they weren't fears anymore. The fear of being outgoing is just an insecurity. So, and I will be super honest, this man being around him constantly. He was so big and so outgoing and talked to everybody all the time.
Thanks, Crystal.
I could no longer be shy. I could no longer be shy.
When we first started dating and we'd go out to dinner, it was so crazy. As soon as we walked in a restaurant and had to go to our table, she had anxiety.
I would
She's
run.
Like, why are people looking at it? I'm like,
fast.
We're walking through the restaurant. You're with the most amazing man in the world. Of course they're going to look at you. Thank
you, Crystal. Good morning, Brittany Booth Snack. Okay, but that's not what we're talking about this morning. I'm such an introvert. Mom, not anymore. As we talk to everyone in the park. Good morning, Rochelle Snack. Okay, so we're talking about how to change your life. This replay will be up on the tube. So don't hold back who you are. There you go. I think I was always outgoing. I just wasn't allowed to be outgoing. I was taught to be seen and not heard as a child. So I think I was always outgoing. Deborah, we're about to talk about you being scared. That's the next on our list, so hang tight. You know who you are. You feel it in your soul if you're not being authentic. You feel it in your soul. If you dim who you are, you will never change your life. You'll never be any different. You will live in your uncomfortable mediocrity because you're holding back what you're supposed to be. You're literally holding back your destiny because your destiny is over here vibrating at a certain frequency, right? Who you are is over here and you're trying to get there, right? But you're down here on a different frequency because you're holding back everything that you are. So you can't tune to that radio station because you're not on the same frequency. Because you're not vibrating and emitting the energy that you're supposed to emit to get to your destiny. If that makes sense. I'm trying to be as simple as I possibly can. So you know in your soul who you're supposed to be. And if you're changing to make other people comfortable, if you're living in a situation out of guilt of how it may affect, if you're living in a situation out of guilt, you're harming the other person. You're not only doing yourself a disservice, you're doing the other person a disservice that could be moving on and being with the person they're supposed to be with. It's all the same. It might come in many different packages.
Or they grow too, or they grow as well.
Crystal, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to our little village. I'm so glad you're loving it here.
Happily Heather After, listen, when we first started talking about moving to Florida, I was not the one.
I started working on him 7 years ago, lady.
I was not the one. My job, my kids, everything was there in that area we lived in. Everything. I'd been there for 20 years. So I was not interested in moving. It took a minute. It took a minute. Give it some time.
Well, but when you say it took
Morning,
a minute,
Nika.
What changed? Besides your wife nagging you.
Over that period of time, I just kept learning more and more about myself, number one, but about what is really going on around me. For example, I worked at a job I probably shouldn't have worked at as long as I did. I had this, again, very old world.
Old school.
I am a super loyal person. Sometimes to the detriment of the people I should be the most loyal to. I'm loyal to other people. I'm loyal to other things. I was so loyal to this job and this company.
In your mind, you were loyal to supporting your family.
Right.
You thought that being loyal to that company
that was the way to
would
do
advance and take care of our family.
But because of who I was, sometimes some people don't. They see your benefit. They see all the good stuff in you, but they want you where they want you. So I didn't get elevated at times. I should have been elevated at my old job because I was so good at what I was doing and where I was at that they couldn't really move me up because someone would have to fill that position and they weren't able to do it the same way, which it took me years to get like that. But it took me a while. And the minute that I left there, things began to, I'd been there 14 years, 15 years.
Chloe.
Yeah, Doc Disney. In every situation, you need to know your shelf life.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great.
Thanks for the follow.
Doc Disney. That's a great point.
Sons of Forefathers.
You guys, there's always another job. People are always hiring. There's always another job. There's always another way to make money. You guys, there are so many ways to make money. You have to look online. You have to go to YouTube University, as my friend Dell calls it. I didn't know it was called that. He calls it that, but that's definitely what I've always done. Everything I know how to do, I learned it on YouTube or some other social media platform. What?
Nothing. My thoughts run away with me. Go ahead.
Are you okay? No. Are you leaving?
No, I'm just going over here for a second. Sorry. Oh, I'm so funny. If you could hear what's in my head right now. Go ahead.
Candy, I don't mean any disrespect to your spouse when I say this as well. And this was definitely true in my marriage. He also knew I was going. I was coming here, whether he wanted to come or not. So I don't mean, please, y'all, I'm not telling anybody to leave their spouses. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you what was best for me, okay? I'm telling you me. Hi, this is what happened to me. He knew I had a shelf life in Charlotte. I was done. It was literally suppressing my spirit to be there, to do the same. It was Groundhog Day. The same shit, the same conversation, the same food, the same restaurants. I could not anymore. My spirit was dying living there. And it was going to be, I was either coming with or without him. And he knew that. And I don't like to give ultimatums. Like I don't want to be that person, but also I've got to do what's best for me as well as him. And it just took him a while to come around and say, okay, I can get down with that. And I see why you want to do it.
Always some sacrifices. You sacrificed a long time. For me.
And everything. Like my own self-respect, my own, to raise other people's children. To raise other people's children is the most thankless job.
It's true.
You know, as a parent, Roni, the thing about a Roni, hey girl.
She's a special kind of girl.
The thing about being a parent is it's a thankless job, but they're your babies. They're your kids. You love them. You created them, right? And they never say thank you. They never appreciate you. Imagine being the other woman. But I made sure that we didn't talk bad about mom. The kids came first. We were just at Amelia's wedding, and it was one of the most painful moments of my life to be there and watch someone else zip up the dress, to watch someone else be there on her arm for most of it. And I was just supporting cast. And I had to be okay with that. I'm not okay with that. I went and cried later. And it still hurts my heart. But I love them so much that I'm willing to sacrifice that for him. So that's how I made my sacrifices.
The other thing is, Allison, I think
girl.
As individuals,
it runs out so fast.
We're worried so much about everything else that's happening around us. We don't live our life, right? We don't live our life. And we came to a conclusion after several things that had happened in our lives. I want to live my life now. I only get one shot at this one. Whether I get to come back and do it again, who knows what's really going to happen. I don't know for sure. I have my suspicions, but I know while I'm here, I want to live the life I want. And it was not where I was. So we've made it happen.
Okay, we got 2 more to get through. Let's keep going. Today we're talking about how to change your life. We got 2 more points to hit on here. So, Deborah, this one was for you. Take the risk. It's really for everybody. Take the risk. Change always means risk. And you can't be controlled by the fear. Feel the fear, but do it anyways.
That's what's called courage.
Right? Hey, Jam Positive Vibes. Feel the fear, but do it anyways. And follow your worst case scenario to the end. For example, there's a lady I follow here on TikTok. She talks about filing bankruptcy. And she talks about what happens after you file bankruptcy, how you can go buy another car and another house after 2 years. 2 years goes by so fast. So let's talk about, just carry it all out to the worst case scenario. Obviously, death is the worst case scenario for anyone, right? You lose your person. Oh, God. Hold on. Sorry, somebody asked to join. Sorry. Oh, motherfucker. Sorry.
God.
But how did it do that when I said don't let anybody else join for 10 minutes? How did it pop right back up again? Hello, Amy Lynn. Hi, beautiful.
Yeah, you
magically
can.
twin and mama.
You
okay.
can. You
yeah,
can.
Because it hasn't hit yet, right?
No, you just pay for it.
So, I mean, but why? Why are you afraid? You know what? They'll come visit you. You will have the vacation home. My babies come here and visit. Family come. We got family coming next month. We have people come here and visit all the time. They love to come here and visit.
We got family coming in a
That's
few
what I
days.
said. Yeah, our nephew's coming. The 12th through the 16th, our favorite nephew, the one who's always in here all the time that you guys see is coming. So, I mean, follow your worst case scenario to the end. And what's it worth to you to either live with your fear or to take the risk? Not taking the risk will leave you with regret. So you're going to live with one, right? I would rather have tried and failed. I'd rather try and fail and have to go back than to wonder what if and live with the regret of what if I had done it? What if I had done it? That's right, Amy Lynn. Never be afraid to never try. So, I mean, you have to assess what's it worth to you? What's it worth to you? Do you want to, again, live in your uncomfortable mediocrity where you're miserable and unhappy and your heart and soul is constantly pulling you to something else? Are you just going to ignore that? Are you just going to ignore that and just be like, oh, well, I'm going to do this for my family? What's your family doing for you? What's your family doing for you? I'm just checking. Mama, will you pin Westica reviews again?
Right.
It makes you grow, but it also might give you everything you want.
Right.
It might also give you everything that you want.
That was a book, Failing Forward.
Westica Reviews, you guys. That is my other page. Will you guys mind following Westica Reviews for me? We're trying to get that up to 1,000 followers so I can do TikTok shop over there and not bombard y'all with that on this page.
Yeah, it's part of success. Every successful person has failed. The question is, do you then give up? It's only really completely failing if you give up. If you get back up and dust yourself off and keep moving forward, it's not failing. Mara, thank you for the follow.
Mara. They do nothing but take. Right. Oh, shit. So Deborah, I'm coming to help you pack. Matter of fact, we all coming to help you pack. If they do nothing to take advantage of you, this conversation's about to change.
Thank you, Candy. Yeah, it's always hard to step out of your comfort zone, but the problem is when you're in your comfort zone, there's no growth. That's why it's comfortable. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable to continue to move forward.
Wait, but you're uncomfortable already, right?
Right.
You're uncomfortable already, or else you wouldn't be talking about it. You wouldn't be complaining about it, right? Not complaining, but venting.
Emily, thank you for the fast burst.
You're already uncomfortable where you are.
You're good, Candy. Thank you for the update.
What's happening? Oh, we're at 364 followers over there. Thanks, you guys. We gained 100 followers this morning. Thank y'all. So, take the risk. What is the worst case scenario? You have to sell your house and rent for a year? We rented for a year while we built a new house. We didn't like doing it. You got to downsize for a little while. You live in something smaller. You got to sell some stuff. It feels fantastic to sell shit. Your whole being just gets lighter and lighter the less stuff you have. Moving makes you get rid of everything. It's amazing. It's so freeing. So take the risk. Take the chance. You'll never know if you don't. And most of the time, 9 times out of 10, You will be so happy with the risk that you took.
Mia, we knew some people in Florida, but not anywhere
around here
where we live.
Nope. We didn't even make any new friends for the first year. Our neighbors did invite us over for their 4th of July party, and we went and met them. They were all so nice. They're awesome people. But we just kind of took a break. We just kind of took a break from peopling. Except for Disney, which was plenty of peopling.
Deborah, I get that on a big level. I had to move away from my grandbaby.
Which our grandbaby is being well taken care of.
Yeah, she's well taken care of, but I miss her.
But you raised your babies, Deborah. You did. You were responsible. You did your part. And people are bringing... Listen, I have family members that do that. My sisters are raising their grandbabies, and I'm like, absolutely not. Here's what I know. The minute you stop, they'll step up. It's called enabling. And I don't mean that disrespectfully. Please hear me. I don't mean it disrespectfully. It's like with our son. Mom would always do everything for our son. I'm a stepmom. We would not do everything because we knew we were raising a man. He had to learn to take care of himself, not call mommy every time he needs something. DMV, insurance, anything that needed paperwork. He didn't want to know how to do it. Oh, can you tell me how to do it? Absolutely not. No, I can't. Take your ass to Google and figure out how to do it. Then come back and check with me and we'll make sure you're doing it right. The minute you stop doing for, they will figure out how to do it on their own. The minute you tell them no and you don't do it for them, they will figure it out. That 1,000%.
Candy, there's a lot of zero down payment options available for people if you're trying to find a house or buy a house.
She's renting.
Right.
So DP to come up with new rent is going to be like 2-3 months is what she's saying. I don't think Candy's saying on the... Yeah.
Got it.
But here's what I know. It always works out. You always find a place. You always find a place. Okay, babe, I figured it out. I just had to be dramatic first. Yes! And doesn't it feel so good to figure it out and take care of yourself? Get it, girl. I love that. What a great omission. Thank you for sharing that.
I'm spoiled. I'm not taking care of myself no more.
My leg is asleep. Okay, one more.
One step at a time.
How to change your life.
One step at a time. Just take the next step. Right? The old adage, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Right? And always be focusing on the next step.
But you got to take one step before the next step reveals itself.
Right. You can't see the next one until you move forward a step. Then you'll see where to step next. Be like Indiana Jones. You take a step and you look around and you take another step. That's the first step, girl. So you can't look at the whole picture of how you're going to change everything. How is all of this going to get fixed? How is all of this going to change? How am I going to move to Florida? You just have to take the next step, you guys. Hi, Jody Snack. Good morning. Oh, my God. This leg is so asleep. Sorry. You can't look at the whole huge picture. I mean, sometimes you have to look at the whole picture to like just kind of see where you're going, but you can't focus on all of it. It's like whenever your house is an absolute mess after the holidays. You have to look at one. Okay, let's clean the kitchen. Let's clean this one pan. Take the one step, and then the next step will appear. Bye. I gotta do this real quick and I'll be right back.
You go do that real quick, and then you come back.
I'll be back.
He ain't coming back.
I'll be back.
Wait, I think Magically Twin and Mama. And talk financials. I think Uche might be better with financials than we are. I think Uche might be more responsible. We are very much YOLOing it right now. We're like, YOLO, you only live once. Let's do this. Oh, sorry. If I just accidentally blocked somebody, I didn't mean to. Just took the step of quitting my job and being a stay-at-home mom. Yes, Annika, that is so exciting. Annika, and if you ever get to feeling like you need to make some money, hun, go to YouTube University. There's so many ways to make money online. Right now, people with the TikTok shop, they're doing like a teamwork thing. I gained 100 followers on my other account last night just by doing the teamwork thing where you go around and follow each other. It was pretty cool. Oh, Miss Roni, you're all good. Sorry. I should have said it again. You're a loan officer. Well, and it's feast or famine for us. It's either feast or famine in mortgages. Sometimes you're making so much money, it's just hand over fist and you think it's going to be coming in forever. And then the next thing you know, it just dries up. Annika, yay. That's exciting. That's exciting. Good for you. Don't let everybody run you ragged. You don't have to do everything for them to be a good travel agent. Just my 2 cents. Don't let them run you ragged, girl. Taylor's wife. I feel that. I did the stay-at-home mom thing for a short moment, and I definitely couldn't have been a full-time stay-at-home mom. Brittany, he just had to go pull some leads. They come in at a certain time, so he's got to go grab them real quick. Supreme Court, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. So, if you find other posts where people are doing the teamwork, if you search #teamwork on TikTok right now, and you go to other posts where people are all posting teamwork, if you comment teamwork and you like their comment, you're supposed to follow all the people that like your comment teamwork. So then you go and do the same thing. You go like all of their comments, so they'll all follow you back. Brandon, sorry. I know. I got to get with my TikTok live agency today to figure out what's going on. Gina, can you comment from your phone? Yeah, what do you want to know? Westica Reviews. Maddie Ray, don't be terrified. Listen, even if your thyroid is out of control, there's ways to heal yourself. It doesn't mean you got to be on medication forever. It just means that you got to adjust some things. I don't know which park this weekend. My live schedule's at the top of my page. There's Westica Reviews right there. So that's our other page. If you guys wouldn't mind following our Westica Reviews, I'm starting to share reviews here just because I have the reach, and obviously I'm trying to make some Christmas money. So if you shop the coffee cup I've got is in there. One of the books that we talked about this morning that helped me heal from spiritual abuse is in there. It's not what you think though. This is about manifesting, but it just opened my eyes to a different way of looking at the world and the universe. I faint when needles come out. Maddie Ray, I'm so sorry. That's tough. Morgan, thank you for subscribing. I know it's a real thing. Morgan, thank you for joining our village. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate your support so much. Brittany, yes, you do. And you need one for your bestie. They're in my storefront. I don't know how to link a product. Apparently you can do that. I'll figure out how to do that later. Tomorrow's only Wednesday. Tomorrow is not HS. No. Friday. What? Amy Lynn, what are you saying? That is not my schedule. Gina, thank you for following. Thank you, Deb. I know, I love it so much. And it doesn't get any hotter to the touch than a normal coffee mug. But I know, it's super fabulous. Oh, Roni, I love it. And it's textured, so like it's very pleasing. Like you can, it's textured. Like the design is raised, so it's very like, I don't know. I like it. It's very ASMR soothing. It's whatever that thing is inside of you, that little itch, it scratches it. Okay, that's what I said. I'm done with you. I was so miserable in life, but changed everything. Life is not perfect, but amazing. Yep. Cats and crafts, absolutely. The cool thing that I love, whenever I realized you can recreate yourself to be whoever you want to be. Like you can literally take a picture that you love from Pinterest and you can say, you know what, I want my style to be like that. I want to look like that chick, or I want my style to be like that. And you can take it and you can examine that photo and you can be like, okay, how's her hair? What is she wearing? What's her style? Because I love that style. And then literally it'll cause you to focus. And then when you go shopping, you'll buy different clothes. You'll go, oh, why didn't I buy that before? Oh, let me start shopping and buying different things. It causes a shift. You can recreate yourself to be whoever you want to be. You can move to a new city where nobody knows you and just become something different. You can go be and make $43 million a year if you want to. Saw a girl selling her hairbrush yesterday. Good Lord, I am doing the wrong thing. You can do whatever you want to do, you guys. The only thing that holds you back is your mindset and other people around you. Oh, cats and crafts. I love it. I love stories. This is actually, I love Disney. I love the surface stuff. I love taking you guys to Disney, but this is what my soul craves. I like the deeper conversations. That's why we started doing this in the first place, was we love the deeper conversations. Annika, yep. You can change your career. Listen, you can change everything. My sister-in-law, Wes's sister, she used to work at Michael's. She was a store manager. And she was exhausted all the time as a store manager, okay? If you've worked in retail, it's effing exhausting. And she worked her ass off. She raised 5 children all on her own. She decided that she was terrified. She decided to become a real estate agent. She was terrified to change what she had always done and what she had always known. And now she's living life on her own terms. She's making a living by working when she wants to, taking the clients that she wants to. And it was a whole completely different field for her. And it just took her a long time to believe in herself and step out and do something different. All caps because the comments are not coming through. I don't know why. It's a glitch with TikTok. The comments are not coming through unless you type in all caps. Oh, Smash, I'm so sorry. And for a minute, you guys, it might take a minute where you have to work extra freaking hard. Like you might have to stay at your job and work another job, and it might be hard for like a year or 2 years. It might be even more exhausting. But the end result, if you can just push through and keep your eye on the prize, the end result is amazing. Brittany, YouTube University. Hold on a second. Let me tell y'all the name. Oh, Lord. Hold on. I think I can look here on my iPad. There's an account that I follow, and I freaking love this guy. I actually just got accepted into a new Amazon program, and I'm pretty excited about it. But that's all I'm going to say. Good morning, Big Fez. And I learned it from this guy and exactly how to do it. So this guy only tells you, he's just like legit. He's not trying to sell you anything or get you to buy a course from him. You know, all these people are trying to get you to buy a damn course and you just want to hit him in the face. This guy is actually showing you things that work without trying to sell you something. Hold on. I'm going to tell y'all the name of this account. So delightful. Since we know play. Build-a-preneur. His name is Build-a-preneur. Hold on. Let me move my comments so I can see. This is his page. Freaking love this dude so much. No BS. And he literally walks you through and teaches you how to do each job. So he's showing you how to do all of these different jobs. He's showing you what he made doing them. He shows you in real time and pulls it up. So Build-a-preneur. I've been watching this guy for over a year now. He might have some kind of course in there, but that's how much I don't know. He's not pushing it very hard. He's very much not like a pushy sales guy with that. Oh, this should be an every morning thing. I love you. I don't know that I would have enough to talk about if we did this every single morning. Okay, I have got to go to the little girl's room so bad. Y'all got to talk to Dad.
I just did it.
I mean, I did pretty good.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? I hope you guys are having an amazing morning. Smash, you got to start working that direction. I will tell you guys, I am shocked and surprised at how much stuff is available for side hustles that can become your full-time gig. There's work from home gigs people are posting about all the time. There's so much opportunity out there. Meehan's not today. No Disney today. I'm getting ready to go start work. Morning, Brittany. Morning, Nicole. Yeah, Kate's different. When I started working from home, when they sent all of us home, a lot of companies realized, like, why did I need to travel into an office every day? How much money are they saving on rent? How much money are they saving on all the internet and the phone and all that stuff? Everything's done electronically now through computers, so they monitor everything we do. They listen to all the calls we make, so. Smart Ken, thank you for the follow. Hey, Arvin Filipino. Good morning. Hope you guys enjoyed our little chit chat this morning.
You guys, I just thought of this while I was in there.
Oh my gosh.
There's a job out there. I don't know how to find it. You'd have to Google it and try to do some research to find it. There are jobs out there where you can type up things. You get paid by words per minute. And then Google has a tool, Google Docs, where you talk and it types for you. So you don't have to actually freaking type. I'm just saying. Good morning. Makes a real difference.
Smashley.
They do really look into all you do on the monitors. Wait, what? Who's looking at us? What the fuck? They're spying on us? Lorazepam, what are we talking about? That's right, Lorazepam. You're so welcome. Anytime y'all need some encouragement, just come on by. I don't have a link for that. I just remember it was something I saw. So when I started doing this, I was trying to find something to do so I didn't have to get a part-time job. I do not want a part-time job making $500 a week. I'll stab myself. I hate it. So, I mean, that's what I was going to say to you guys, too, to my point earlier. You can do anything. 9th grade dropout. I have created a business where I'm probably, making 60, 70 a year?
Yeah, right now.
And I created something from nothing. I created literally something from nothing. I just created it on my own. I'm not boasting. Please let me help you understand. I didn't come up with this idea on my own. I meditated. I listened. This was a download. I did not, this isn't of me.
I need 3 times that to retire, though.
I'm working on it. Good morning, Brittany Childers. You're welcome, Angie. Thank you, Maddie Ray. Stephanie, I don't. We have a mindset channel, but I repost these on the tube. But I mean, if you want to talk about anything, go into the mindset. If you want to ask questions or something, the mindset channel would be where we do that at.
I am Santa. I can tell because I own the mug.
Exactly, Brandon. Exactly. Katie, I'm so glad. No, Kate. Sorry. Kate, I'm so glad you're loving it. Thank you, Rochelle. So this replay will be up on Tube later today as well. You accidentally booked the week of the marathon. It won't be horrible. Go early in the morning to the parks because usually everybody else gets there later. And I don't know why, but you runners, y'all are partiers. So just remember, they going to be going to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Nicole, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Will you comment from my other page again real quick? So I'm going to ask you guys one more time for some help. Whenever you're doing your Christmas shopping, if you guys would consider looking at our showcase and seeing if there's stuff you want from there, I would really appreciate your support. Wessica Reviews is the other page. It's my new page. I'm trying to grow that so I can get accepted on the TikTok shop and do reviews and grow that page. So I would appreciate your follow over there. That account right there, Wessica Reviews, all you got to do is click the profile and click follow. If all of you guys would click that profile and click follow, I would so appreciate it. What are you laughing at?
Supermom said, my girls are watching with me. They got big-eyed when Wes said I'm Santa.
Oh. He's incognito right now.
Dream along with us. Good morning. Thank you, fun-loving mama.
So glad we've got you crying good tears, Christy. I'm glad that we were able to help.
Thank you guys for all of those followers.
Thank you guys for following that account. Thank you so much.
Just Mia, yes, the mug is in there in the showcase.
You know, my dream is to become a TikTok shop superstar and make $30,000 a month. So.
Brittany, I'm not sure. Don't we have a calendar somewhere where they can look for the Run Disney events?
Yes, the Run Disney events is on our site, the Westica Way, DOTCOM. At the bottom, there's a huge calendar down at the bottom, and there's dots all over. If you click the dots, cheer is not on there yet. I'm getting to it.
Thanks, Leslie Cat.
Good morning, Sue Snack.
Thanks, Danielle.
One more time. You guys, I started a new account called Westica Reviews. If you wouldn't mind, I'm doing reviews of things that I get off the TikTok shop. So this is the book I spoke about earlier this morning, which these things are linked here in my TikTok shop, but I started a new account so I could just do TikTok shop from that new account. So if you guys will follow the Westica Review channel, that's my channel. Well, I'll be doing nothing but products that I actually like. So if I bought it and I hate it, you won't ever hear about it. And this is on there too. Thank you, Sue. So if you guys wouldn't mind clicking the profile on that Westica Reviews and click you don't have to leave the live. All you gotta do is click the profile picture and click follow. That's simple. Up to 400? Ooh, it's up to 479. Thanks, you guys. Wow, we gained 200 followers over there this morning.
It's nice.
Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. We appreciate y'all. I'm gonna start posting some reviews there today. And when you see them, you can come back to this account and actually shop. Because I'm not accepted over there yet. I gotta grow. I gotta get accepted over there. Thanks, you guys, so much. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. You guys are the best. We have the best village. I love y'all. Your fingers are not working. It's fine. It's still cold. And it's like 30 degrees up there, isn't it, in Virginia? Doc Disney, I hope you have a great day, hun.
Try to have fun with all of them, Doc Disney.
Thank you just a little for the follow. Thank you guys so much. All right, you guys, we love you so much. I'll post this later on the tube, so make sure you're looking out for that. Or if you wanted to send it to anybody that you said needed it, it'll be up there for you to grab it. We love you, Jeannie. Jeannie Lee Evans, most patient person in the world. Girl, I would have been out. I've been like, y'all suck. I gotta go. Y'all's technical issues on the back end are too much. Have a great day, you guys. We love y'all. Thank you for tuning in for our Tuesday talk. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for following the new page. Mama Lynn, have an amazing day. I love you. Have a great day, Deborah.
Have a great day, guys.
Deborah, I hope you get all your dreams come true and you get moved here, boo. Bye, Chessa Snack.
Love you, Roni.
Bye, Roni. Bye, Susan. We love you, Shortney. I love your name. That's so cute. Jennifer, you're welcome. I got some good stuff in my showcase. Thank you, Arvin. I want to get that ladder, that detachable, whatever, that accordion ladder. I want to get it for him. Bye, Rochelle Snack. Bye, Layla. Okay, I can't say goodbye to everybody. I love y'all.
Okay. Have a great day, everybody.
Stay salty, bitches. And bring the tequila.